Hey everyone, Bry here, bringing you a video. I know it's late. We've been delayed. However, you know what time it is. We're gonna do a banner review, and yeah. So of course, you know how I feel about these paid banners. I'm a hater. Call it what it is. I will say, at least the step up, like the lower reductions, happen right away. But a 50% chance to get a 5-star Lars. Lars. Let's talk about Lars. Artwork extraordinaire. I'm gonna go out and say he's probably one of my favorite sprites. He's up there for sure. Skill wise, he's good. He's your swordsman. He's above average. Um, he's got some wind. He's got some uniqueness to him. Now he can all foe 3 times. He can random foe 5 times. So if there's a single unit, he can hit them 5 times. That's awesome. That's super breaking, as long as they're weak to swords. Um, he has Divine Wind Slash. Deal elemental wind damage to random foe 3 times. But it also lowers the resistance by 15% with every attack. Um, and then we have Energize and Elevate. Raise BP recovery amount of self by 1. So he could pop this to gain an extra BP. And I believe it would technically give him 2 BP. Because you get that natural one anyways, as long as he wasn't expending any BP for the extra turns. Then your single target 230. That's not super high. However, it's not terrible, but it doesn't have any breakers with it for that high damage and other things. So again, he's a really good sword breaker. And he can do wind breaking if you need him to. So good overall, really good. He has very high physical attack, not the highest I believe, but he's up there. He's also fairly okay in the speed department. His crit is kind of average, but his SP is not super low. Like I said, the rest of his stats are kind of mid, but the highs are like his physical attack and stuff like that. Again, he's a really good unit. Is not the best though. I wouldn't like go out and spend money on him. Good, but a 5-hit break. If you need a 5-hit break, he's your man. Not that I want you guys summoning on these banners because he is eventually gonna come to a free step up at some point. So if you guys have a little patience, which I'm going to myself, save if you really like him or want him. Like I said, his artwork is fantastic. I don't know. I like his sprite. I think it's awesome looking. But his passives have Blazing Stance. He has raised sword damage of self by 15%, so he increases his overall damage just from the start of a fight, and critical damage by 15%. That's amazing passive. He has full speed. Act faster when consuming 3 BP. So basically, like, this is where his speed comes into place. So if he uses all 3 of his BP, he can then pretty much attack first, like almost guaranteed that he will attack first. He also has your general lightning resistances. He's gonna have 20 overall and a 10% to wind. His ultimate, however, act faster during turn, deal physical sword. So again, it's like implementing that passive. Imagine if you have a 3-stage with that passive, with all the buffs, with all the stuff that he has, physical sword, and if you were to lower his sword, or lower the enemy's sword resistance, this guy is gonna hit like a freight train. Okay, not to mention he imparts his own physical defense down. Like it does a lot if you line it up right. A lot of these ultimates do, but this one is exceptionally good. His awakening, we'll go over the accessory. Physical attack plus 60, crit 40, speed 40, raised sword and wind damage dealt by 15%. amazing right there, because that means that you start with that, so it's already a buffer, and then limit the support skills and equipment effect by 30%. This is a really good accessory. So yeah, overall he's I wouldn't say top tier, but he's high tier, and he's very good at niche roles. But like I said, wait, because he will be in a free banner at some point, and even in a step up where you'll pay less. So hold out, guys. It's worth it. There's going to be better units coming along the lines here soon. But we're starting to get into really meta defining characters pretty soon. So stay tuned. Love you guys. Later.